Hello, viewers who are currently watching this video in the past, present, or future. I am playing Cookie Clicker. Not just Cookie Clicker, but I'm playing the beta sort of thing. Not the, original beta, but I mean the newer version of beta. So this is a lot newer things than the original Cookie Clicker, but, I'm gonna assume that most of you don't know what Cookie Clicker is. So I'm just going to, show you. So, this is a little, I don't know to call it a flash game, because the whole entire website is this game. Just this game. So I don't know if I should call it a flash game or not. But it's a website with a game on it. I don't know if it's flash or not, but yeah, click this cookie. And you keep clicking it. And you get cookies. And you get achievements. You see. And then you get what people are saying about the cookies or something. About your cookies. Your first batch goes in the trash. The neighborhood raccoon barely touches it. And then you can buy things to help you. See this cursor that you can buy for 15 cookies? Auto clicks every 10 seconds. Is there like a spot where it doesn't show up? I don't know. But you can buy these. See, they appear around here. And they click. And then get cookies. You see my cookie amount is going up. Even though I'm not clicking. Very slowly. In fact, to be exact, 0.3 per seconds. Per second. And then I can help them and everything, and I'm getting cookies a little faster now. And we can see the next upgrade is going to be Grandma. I know what all the upgrades are going to be, but if you know what Cookie Clicker is, but you don't know what they're adding into the game, like this is the beta of the next version of Cookie Clicker. The next version isn't out yet, but there's like a little link in the top right that says try the beta, so you can try the beta of the next version. And this is the next version where they actually add 3 new things that you can make. More things appear down here as you get further in and everything. There's quite a few new stuff. Like this wasn't here before, Legacy. Instead it was just info, menu, and stats. You'll see what that is on probably episode 2000 or something, because takes forever to be able to do it. You can do it now, but I mean, it won't do anything good. But that was a pretty cool thing. I use this. I play this on my Windows 8, but it's really a lot slower and everything. So I actually just looked up cheats, and you can actually go to go into the what do you call it, the coding for the game, and you just have to copy and paste these certain things into the bottom and add that to the coding to cheat for cookies. I know it's cheap, but I just wanted to see all the different things that you can do, and so I know for this video. Now, Grandma makes nice cookies to make more cookies. There's upgrades you can get too. And you unlock upgrades as you go on by doing different things. Usually it's an achievement. When you get a certain achievement, you'll gain an upgrade that goes along with it. So, the mouse and cursors are 2 times more efficient. So, these, per click, these things will get me 2 cookies each time that they, are used. Which is every 10 seconds. Every 10 seconds they click once. But, they'll actually click, they'll get 2 times more every single time they click, which means I would be getting 6 every 10 seconds. So that's pretty good. But then also, I would also be able to get 2 cookies every single time I click. So I could get that and it'd be really good. But should I get the Grandma or this? They cost the same. I could afford both actually. I'll just buy a Grandma, which you see if you everything except for the cursors appears over here, all the towers. I shouldn't call them towers, more like buildings, actually, is what they're called, apparently, right here. But, they always appear here, and you can see all of them, until they come out here, and then you can't see them appear anymore, but here we go. See, now I get 2 every click. So, the Grandma is baking me one cookie every second. So instead of one cookie every 10 seconds, which actually it's two every 10 seconds now, gets me one cookie every second, which means every 10 seconds I get 10 cookies. Instead of every 10 seconds, I get two. So that really helped a lot. So I'm gonna buy another. And then buy 10 cursors, but I actually only could afford 2. Oh well. So that's pretty much how this game works. And I don't know if this is probably gonna be a multiple parter, isn't it? Oh, I have so many series going on. I feel stupid for doing this. Sorry, but 500. Another thing I noticed, they made the cost for buildings, Grandma and higher, cost more. Like this one used to cost 500. It now costs 1,300. So it's going to take a lot longer to progress through the game. Much less actually do the legacy thing, which it takes a lot longer than it does in the original game to get to. You know, the high amounts of cookies, like 1,000,000, which in the original game it took, I would say, an hour maybe. But in this, it's probably going to take a couple because of how expensive things are. So you won't be getting cookies very quickly for a long time until you actually start getting really high amounts of these things. So, let's see. The mouse and cursors are twice more efficient again? Heck yeah! So now I get 4 per click, and these guys are getting 4 every time they click too. So I'm getting so many cookies just by clicking. Wow. Oh, I shouldn't be saying just by clicking. At the very beginning of the game, that's how you always get cookies, by clicking. You really can't get cookies without clicking at all. It's like that's the only way you can get cookies very quickly at all at the beginning. But trust me, by the time you get to like the end of the game, you're getting so many cookies per second from just the buildings and the upgrades for them. You just don't have to do anything. It's pretty crazy, but you see, the more cursors you get, the more cursor upgrades you get. Like this one appeared when I got a certain amount of cookies. No, it appeared when I clicked a lot. There's upgrades that you get by getting a certain amount of cookies by clicking. How fast you click, there's a upgrade called there's a achievement called Uncanny Clicker, that I always am able to get on my Windows 8 because it has like the laptop sort of setup thing with the mouse. And so I just have to, so it's so much easier to spam just by tapping with 4 fingers. Like, with all your fingers, just tap, all just rumbling on the thing that you're getting massive amount of cookies at the same time. But with this thing, it takes forever. Like, these numbers are insanely overlapping each other on my laptop, on my Windows 8 Surface. It's in laptop form. Oh, we can almost afford a farm, and we got upgrades for getting grandmas too. Who cares about grandmas though? Sorry if that was offensive to some people who loves their grandma, but yeah, grandmas are going to turn out to be like the main character of the whole entire game, though. But I'm not going to say any more than that. I was just about to reveal, because this game has at least a small bit of story to it. And you'll see some things hinting at it up here. I haven't been looking at it. But your cookies are talked about for miles around. We went from having to throw them into the trash can, and the raccoon doesn't even like them, to suddenly everyone likes them. Yay! But yeah, this is the farm, and it makes 10 cookies per second, 10 times better than Grandma, which will quickly change. As the upgrades that the Grandma gets are extremely good. Almost all of them keeps doubling the amount that it can get. Double. It keeps doubling it up. In fact, one of the ones that you get eventually, I believe for getting 100 Grandmas, I think, 4 times as efficient. It's pretty. The Grandma, if you get all the upgrades for the Grandma, it gets just as many cookies per second as the final building that you get without any upgrades, which is pretty insane. Like the not Grandma without any upgrades. Grandma with full upgrades is better than the building down there, but if that building didn't have any upgrades. If the building had upgrades, it would be better than Grandma. But Grandma, fully upgraded, is the second best tower in the game. Well, I don't know about that in the beta, though. I don't really know. Things might be changed up a lot. Click and click, 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 click. Sorry. Okay. I think after a whole bunch of episodes of this, I think I'm going to go back to continuing some other series, because I'm pretty sure that I'm leaving off some series in the dust. Like, I haven't been doing a villager protection series in a long time. I haven't made a survival series in a long time. I mean, Tim was over before. We tried to start the game, and it wouldn't start up. There was some sort of error, and it turned out to be lag from having way too many videos stacked up, so I had to. So after we got them all uploaded, I got access to it again. But you can get a lot of cursors, and if you're wondering if you can ring all the way around and everything, you can. Well, that's kind of obvious. And it takes 50 cursors to get all the way around. Even in the beta, I've already tested that. But after you do that, then there's going to be a second row behind it going around. But that'll also be 50, so the cursors will be spread out a little more. But that's okay, I guess. Man, we got more farms already. Look at how fast the cookie amount is going up now. It's crazy. Oh yeah, and this milk at the bottom that you see, there's it gets higher every single achievement that you get. And so one of the big goals of the game is actually to dunk the cookie in this milk. Get the milk so high that it dunks the cookie. I don't know if I'm going to do this, but I don't even know if it's possible in the beta. But I remember that in the current version of Cookie Clicker, you can actually get the cookie dunked just by making the minimizing the web page. Well, not minimizing as in this one, but make it smaller. And then the cookie amount will always have to be that height. And so if you minimize it and make it small enough, then it's going to actually stay that height. Even when the page is squished down, the cookie will stay the same size. And then it's going to be halfway covered by this. If you make it like up to here, the web page, then the cookie's going to have to be shown here underneath of this milk. And then you'll get the achievement, dunk the cookie. Which, funnily enough, will make more milk. Oh, mine! That's my mine. Ah! Overused joke. Okay, that's weird how it does that. But, how much does this cost? 5,000. Okay, I can get that. I think. We have 5 farms now. May the farm be with you. Whoever gets that reference, type it in the comments. And no, don't say that's a Star Wars reference, because it's not. It's not a Star Wars reference. Okay. I mean, technically it is. It's like a parody of Star Wars that referenced Star Wars by saying it, but I mean that doesn't count. But anyways, that we just got made this 2 times even more better, so it's 4 per second now, which it may not seem as good as the farm yet, obviously, but I mean since we have 12 of them, let's see, 12 times 4 is 24, 48. That's 48 cookies per second. This is 50. There! Grandma make more than farm in total. The point that I'm trying to make is that the grandmas cost less right now. So, in other words, it still sort of technically triumphs over it, even though each one doesn't make as much. But anyways, there's the updates per build every single building, but actually the grandma is different from the others, and other than its mainstream upgrades. Ah! Come on, hand clicker, come on. I'm using 2 fingers on the one mouse thing, but I'm struggling to keep my mouse still. Or maybe I could just hold my mouse in the air and then. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh, come on. Was Uncanny Clicker removed from this version or something? Because my fingers are really badly hurting right now. Can you hear that? I got it really close to the mic, just trying to get it closer to my face so I can crack it harder. Oh yeah, I don't think that's gonna work anytime soon. Is Uncanny Clicker in this version? I don't know. Why would it be removed? Oh, my finger! Oh, my whole entire arm! That hurts. That hurt me. Surprisingly. Now I'm gonna get the mine. Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. It keeps appearing. It's being annoying. Aha! 69 cookies per second. Okay then, I never noticed. I'm just gonna stay quiet about that. You know the drill. Oh, that is so funny. Puns are stupid. Okay, that is making a lot of cookies with just one of them. That's amazing. But the thing that I always wanted to do is I always wanted to make these cost as much as these higher upgrades. See, I just bought a whole 10 of them. There, 4. 4 more to that. See, it costs 1,000 now. I'm constantly, like, forgetting about doing that. Clicking, clicking, click, 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 click. Sorry. The mouse and cursors are twice as efficient again. Look, my both hands. Ugh. Okay. There we go. 8 cookies per click. Woohoo! Yay! But yeah, the grandma building, alongside with his mainstream upgrades that you get by having a lot of them, there's also more upgrades that you can get with grandma that aren't its mainstream, which is also another reason why it's so good, why the grandma is so good. But you actually don't get the second mainstream upgrade, not mainstream, the second string of upgrades, should I call it, that the grandma has. You don't get it by having a lot of grandmas. You actually get those by having a lot of other buildings besides her. So if you get, and I think it's actually 20. So if I get 20 farms, then then a new upgrade appears for grandma. 20 of these, 20 of these, 20 of these, so on, all the way down to the final upgrade, which I'm not going to reveal. I almost said it. Then there's another upgrade that appears, so I'm going to try to get that to appear sometime, but I think I'm going to leave this episode off here. I think 20 minutes for the first episode is good, because I had to explain everything before actually getting into the game, and also the first time that you go through the game is always slow to actually get the amount going quickly, but I'm not clicking at all, and look at that! Wow! Ow. It actually hurt a little, but, I forgot my outro for a second there. Don't die before the next video, and I will see you next time. Goodbye. Probably when I come back, the amount's going to be a little higher because it's going to take a little while to start up the video again. So, look forward to that, I guess, or something. I don't know. Yeah. Bye! Was that a little loud? I think that was a little loud. Bye!